What's up, guys? It is Will here, back again for another episode of Collector's Mingle every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tonight, we're going to have a fun one. We're going to talk about the summer releases or announcements that we've gotten. Summer Showcase, SECC, ACGHK, all these releases and announcements that are coming out. So we want to just recap, give our thoughts about what's happened so far, what our favorites are. We also need to talk about those in-art Joker production photos that just dropped recently, and of course, some other surprises. So just hang tight. There'll be lots more coming right at you. Yo, guys, we got some fun stuff to talk about tonight. Honestly, more than you guys are expecting, because there are a few surprises that I did not tell anyone about that I'm going to throw at you guys tonight. That's going to be fun because normally I try to prepare you. I'm like, here's some topics, here's what we're going to do. But actually tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. So it's going to be kind of fun. So I don't mean to, tease too much here and let people down, but it's going to be fun. But before we address the chat, before we jump into our topics, I got to address this amazing, handsome panel. Joao, Big Bretta, how you doing, bro? It's been a while since we've had you on here.
Hello, man. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's been a crazy weekend. I drive almost 20 hours this weekend, going back to my in-laws' home. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm a bit tired, but I'm ready for this. It will be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. And your display, Joao, every time I feel like your display gets better and better behind you. So,
I change it every week. I'm always rotating. I'm always rotating because no space.
Well, as long I see the Pennywise back there, so as long as you keep the Pennywise, we're totally good. And Joe, I know we've had a positive impact on Dante's life tonight. So if anything, I'd like to take some credit for that. Because Dante, it sounds like you're getting the in-art Pennywise. Is that right?
Actually, I just did.
Oh,
literally just
you get in the point.
Just now. I completely forgot about it. And if you would have mentioned that, forget it.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to have Dante. I feel like it's been way too long, dude.
It's been like what, 3 years?
Yeah, like 3-4 years, something like that.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. But no, happy to be here. Thanks for the invite. Nice to see everyone on the panel. Nice to see you guys at home and ready for the topics, man. Can't wait.
It's gonna be a blast, bro. And next time you're gonna kick Carlos's ass in FIFA, so it'll be totally
not gonna happen.
Well, well, it's difficult when you have a bot, helping you all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Carlos was hacking, dude, the whole time. So he told me. So, Leo, how you doing, bro? I know, your display is always looking nice and tidy behind you with those detolfs, especially since detolfs are $100 now, but you can't find them anywhere. But how you doing, man? Oh, you're muted, Leo.
Sorry about that. Doing pretty good, man. Been doing a couple of things today. Also, special rest in peace to Bill Russell and Nicole Nichols from Star Trek. One of my first female crushes back in the day. So rest in peace to both of them. Bill Russell being one of the pioneers and of just the culture itself and the pioneer in the basketball legacy and stuff like that. So definitely shout out to them. But yeah, man, weekend's been pretty good, bro. Like everything. Spent some time kind of rearranging and making some space, for figures. Just put up a video today for the assault tank commander and also just a couple of other ones. So yeah, man, I'm excited about that.
Nice.
So, I'm glad to be here. Happy to be here, man. Let's go.
Yeah, and you're giving me some ideas for the tumbler. So, all I gotta do is wait for it to get in stock and then use my coupon code that I got.
Yo, I'm telling you, once you get, like I said, which we'll probably be looking at later on that in-art Joker, if you get it and if you do it the right way, the way you want, and you just have that Joker stand in front and take photos from him from the ground up, only just seeing his leg and that gun by his side, bro, it's crazy photo, bro.
That sounds beautiful. And you know what's also beautiful layout is the Mark V that I have that I didn't sell to Carlos.
Yeah. So did you get the Mark V reissue or was the one that you already
the reissue? Yeah, I got the reissue. Yeah. Because I love the figure layout, but the Mark III came out and I was like, how many Iron Men do I need? And Carlos offered to buy it from me and I was gonna sell it to him and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. Then I got home that night and I was like, never mind, I'm backing out. And then I just keep messing with him. He's gonna get one eventually, but but Carlos, how you doing, bro?
Doing really good. You know what's interesting is technically you flaked. So someone should I should have put you on blast on those Facebook groups.
You should have shared it in the Facebook group.
Yeah, for flaking. I'm doing really good. I showed you earlier, but I bought this piece of shit toy here. This Marvel Legend. Hold on. Let me see. There you go. This one here. Damn, it's not focusing. But anyways, I bought this because I just heard from the community that the Lady Thor looked like a Marvel Legend, and I mean, didn't make a lot of sense. So I spent $25. I can prove all you people wrong. So then we'll talk about this later. So
Yeah, we'll talk about it, dude.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what I did.
Dude, well, hey, that sounds like a sound investment on your part. So, you got a new Marvel Legend. You don't have a Mark V, but you do have a Marvel Legend. So,
I actually had a Mark V.
Did you?
And yeah. So what happened is I had a Mark V, and essentially I got it for free. So I sold it at a peak, and then because I knew I could get one cheaper for later on for a lot less and still profit. So
that's smart.
Yeah.
It's a good figure, though. I think. Does everyone here have the Mark V? I don't know. Yeah, dude, it's badass. It's really nice.
Another one I still haven't taken outside the box.
Oh, dude, so, just wait till you do, Leo. It's like all the different panels and stuff. It's pretty cool. I don't really mess with those with Iron Man much, but with that one, I have. So
I was on the fence on that one too.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't have anything else that I can just put it together with. I was thinking to get the Whiplash, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, Whiplash isn't. He's okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why. But I want to see the next one though, the new one, the one that you can actually put on the suit.
The suit up.
Yeah, the suit up one. That's the one I wanna.
The arc reactor in the Mark V isn't painted as well as the original one though. So that's the only downside.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, guys. Before we jump into our first topic, let's address the chat real quick. Hector V in the house. Hello, everyone. Dockinator in the house. Evening, fellow minglers. Killer panel tonight. Let's get on. Yes, Avengers level panel tonight. Absolutely. The collector number 1. What's up, WillFoxificaion? The fire panel here tonight. Hope everyone's doing great. Thanks so much, bro. Absolutely. Thanks to have you. AJ Agarusa, channel member. Hello, friends. Hope all is well. Thanks so much, AJ. Charles Rubel. What's up, everyone? Can't wait to hear tonight's discussion. So many figures, so few dollars. Yes, I know. That's all how we feel. Dinesh Thea Garaja, channel member again. Hell yeah, everyone. Dinesh, how you doing? Mr. Ebu127, tonight's going to be a great stream. Looking forward to it. Thanks so much, Ebu. Tyria, hi. Hi, Tyria. Hector V said, gotta love how RoboCop, the best figure announced, is not in this picture. Yeah, I know. Well, you can't win them all. Feezy Figures, what a do crew. Let's get ready to mingle with Foxy Feed and friends. Thanks so much, Feezy Figures. Sean himself. Primetime Reviews. What's up, guys? What's up, Primetime Reviews? Bruce Leon, ready to rock with the Fox. Thanks so much. Comics. Oh, the Queen herself is here. Latoya T. Hey, everyone. Hey, Toria. How you doing? Christian Lopez. Hello. Alvin J. Channel member as well. What's up, Alvin? How you doing, man? Mike Fella. He loves his caps lock. And that's one thing I know about Mike. I know nothing else about Mike except that he loves his caps. He is like so energetic all the time. Nicolio, the great and powerful. Hope you all had a great weekend. Thank you, Nicolio. You as well. Leak the feet, Brandon. I know. One day we'll leak the feet. Let's see. Pedro Lopez. Hello there. Hello, Pedro. Angel, what's up? Marco in the house. That Carlos doesn't want this smoke in FIFA. I guess we'll find out one day. We gotta set up that match and live stream it. AJ, and said this such a sad day indeed in reference to what Leo had referenced about Bill Russell. Yes, absolutely. Blurred Dad Life, rip Nichelle Nichols. So I think who Leo was referencing. How's it going, everyone? Josh McCoy. Gina B. Collecting. Gina, I still got to get in touch with you. Sunday with Will, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about the new Toby Spider-Man. He's still my favorite Spidey, so I think I'm going to pre-order it. Yeah, Gina, we're going to be in touch for sure because I got to get you on here. I know I keep saying that, but I do mean it, I promise. If you want to be, that is. KG Collector, what's going on? What's up, KG Chalamet? Mark III 2.0 with no USB, really no innovation. I do agree on that, Ganesh. We probably will talk about that. Saiful, hello. Let's see. Surprised Hot Toys have never done a DXI Man, given it's their cash cow. Yeah, well, we'll see. Chris Kobus, hi all. Hello, Chris from Facebook. Riley Reviews, what's up, channel member Riley Reviews? This is a real Avengers level panel, except for Carlos. Yeah, I agree. Guys, let's waste no time and jump right into our first topic. I really want to not bury the lead here. I want to talk about the Joker production sample photos. These were posted in... I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to remove the banner here. So we're going to have to basically talk about these production sample photos from InArt. They leaked a few places. I don't know if they meant to post these or they just came out. Joao might have some more information on that maybe. But Toys Wonderland posted them. Some other places posted them. But Joao, I want to start with you on this one. This looks like this is a production sample. This is what you're actually going to get if you bought the rooted version of Joker. Are you happy with this? Like, do you think, is this satisfying to you?
I mean... because from what we have seen in the back, there are so many head sculpts and they are all painted the same. And the looking at these, I think looks amazing. looks really, really good. My only question is still the rolling eyes. How will that function? Because with the rooted hair, you cannot remove any part on the head in the back. So, as we saw on the video before, I think it's somewhere in the face, under the eyes that you touch, and the eyes will move to the sides. But I think it looks really, really good. I'm really expecting to have these in hands because I'm very impressed. I was always confident they would deliver a good product, but judging by these prototype photos, I think it's good from them to share these. Means they are also confident in what they are doing, and somehow it relaxes us that paid the pre-orders for this rooted pack. So I think it looks really good, really,
Yeah,
really
and
good.
Joao, I know they had referenced at one point they were hopeful they could get these out by the end of the year. I mean, seeing these, I'm starting to think that might be possible. Do you think so?
Sure, I think they will have. I think, as John mentioned before, they will have like a small batch first sent to some collectors in China or something like that. I think by September they will have some pieces already out.
Wow, September. Yeah.
I think so.
That's a lot earlier than we thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we thought December,
looks
like at
amazing.
best. I mean, we thought, but they've moved pretty quickly on this, it looks like. I mean, I know John was saying they might have like 15,000 of these, but it's going to
And
be a lot.
let me tell you, I have this Joker, not this, of course. I have the Joker with a rooted hair already for some time, and it's very difficult to have this Joker with a good rooted hair. And here seems they nail it pretty well. The color looks amazing. It's all, I think it's all have to do with the hair quality they use and the treatment that they do with it. Because, for example, the one I have now, when the hair dries, it looks horrible. I always need to keep him with some kind of cream or some lotion, or else it will look horrible when it dries out. But this one looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah. And out of the box, it might take a little bit of messing with, but Dante, I want to ask you, dude, did you, I know you said you pre-ordered the sculpted version. When you see this, does this make you excited for the sculpted version? Do you feel like you should have got the rooted version? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, well, you see, I mean, I love this character, obviously, and when I saw the rooted hair, I really wanted to get that one, but just the extra $300 was, I don't know, it was a lot for me, right? I just, because I wanted to see the first how it's gonna look, final product. I never had any professionally done rooted hair, I got the Hot Toys Black Widow with the crazy hair, but that doesn't count. This is more like legit, like this is how it is supposed to be done. I'm kind of regretting it now by looking at the pictures because it does look really good. However, though, like Joel said, even if they do the sculpted hair, it's gonna be the same face sculpt. So I'm happy with that. Like the likeness is there. So I'm very surprised that these are actual final product or production pictures. So that's pretty good, I think. I don't think buyers need to worry about the final product. I think they're gonna get what what it was promised. But yeah, man, this rooted hair looks really good. I don't know, I'm just regretting it now, but I'm just gonna stick with my sculpted hair.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still going to be great, dude.
Yeah.
Like even with the sculpted hair, it's going to be great. Just the rooted one is just it
Not
takes it to the
as
next level.
great,
And
but great.
It looks great. This looks
Yeah.
great. But again, my only thing is like Joel said, right? How are they gonna do the rolling eye system?
Yeah.
I mean, by touching the face. I mean, I don't think that would be a good idea. You don't want to put anything in the front, right? It has to be in the back somewhere. I have a feeling that maybe at the bottom they're gonna have some little, no button, but something that you can actually, move it to the sides in the back, underneath the hair, probably. I don't know. Really don't know. But
Yeah, I was
looking
wondering-
forward to this one.
Because I know Joao had mentioned, I don't know how you would do it, but maybe there's like something that goes under the hair, like maybe a plate or something that you can pull out and move. I don't know. But it sounds like it's going to be under the eyes, like Joao said, but I don't want to mess something up. I don't want to mess up the paint around the eyes. Like, I'm going to be very cautious with this. That's the only thing I'm worried about with these moving eyes. Like I'm worried about messing something up, but so I'm going to get him in a pose where I like the eyes in that direction and probably leave it, because I really don't want to mess with it much. But Carlos, I know you're pretty excited about this. I think you ordered like one or two of these 2-packs. I'm not sure, but
I got one.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about this production sample? Does this look good to you?
I think this looks really good. I think we're seeing maybe just a slight decrease from the prototype. So based on what we saw originally, I would give this maybe a 9.5. Right? I think it's really close. It's basically what we got. There was a small little changes here and there, but nothing to complain about. I mean, so far they're doing great. But we expected that, right? We expected that their first figure they were going to do really well, because if they sucked on their first one, then it wasn't going to lay a good foundation for everything else. So I'm really excited for it. Kind of sucks to suck for those who got it not rooted, Dante. So it kind of sucks for that. I'm really happy that I got it. I'll probably try to sell one of them. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I would want to keep both, because I don't think I will display both at the same time. But no, man, I'm really excited for what Queen is doing. Hopefully they keep doing this well for the other figures. I'm really excited for the new announcements they're going to make in August. Yeah, I mean, I can't really complain. It's great. 9.5. Not really worried about everything else at this point. I think they're gonna. I think a lot of people are going to be really happy with this release.
Yeah. It's going to be really cool. And Leo, I know you got the rooted 2-pack, so I know you've been excited about it. You got your display, all prepared. I know you're ready for this. How do you feel about this production sample?
Well, I'm definitely happy about it, man. Real quick, shout out to Posing with Peter out there, bro. Yeah, my guy, man, definitely one of the coolest cats. And thank you for always, positive energy and always motivating me, man. So thank you for that, bro. Appreciate you for being here. Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted, exactly how I want to see it. I'm not really so hung up on the head sculpt at all. I mean, that's not the part that I'm looking at. I'm looking at the tailoring. I want to make sure that the tailoring is on point, because I have the full confidence that, like I said, with the head sculpt, they'll, do what needs to be done. It looks great. I mean, to me, when it comes to that, the additional pieces, I can't wait to see the actual base. We see here like the marble, the actual marble bench that was there. That's a nice touch. Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I can't wait to see it. It looks like, so far so good. Like, we might start seeing this production run or soon. They might start, shipping these out within the next, few months to come, which I know a lot of people will be excited about. Again, it bodes well for them to get these out quickly as possible, because this is also going to contribute to future purchases from the company. Once people have this figure in hand, they can decide whether or not they want to, get other figures that they're, introducing or releasing, or revealing whatsoever. You know what I mean? That Gandalf, that Pennywise, and whatever else is to come. Once they see this in hand, and it may actually help to boost the confidence, in these figures. Again, me myself, I'm just kind of falling back after this one. Just want to wait and see, and also want to see if eventually they'll have a little bit more diversity within the actual company itself. But for what it is right now, it looks pretty good. I'm getting the figure that I want, and yeah, I finally wanted this. I'll have it in hand, and I can say that I've had a piece from InArt, and just leave it at that.
Yeah,
you're retired.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be badass though. I do think it looks really, really good. So I'm happy with how it turned out. I'm not disappointed at all. So, I think this looks great. And if this is what comes in the box, then it looks like this, and the hair looks this good out of the box, then I think we're all going to be pretty happy. So, we'll probably have to mess with it a little bit, but I guess we'll find out. Guys, this was not originally in the plans to talk about, but I saw a comment about this, and I feel like we probably should touch on it at least briefly. They also teased this. So this was actually teased as an upcoming InArt product. It looks like they're obviously going to do a 2-pack here. They'll probably do it like J&D, where you can get a single if you want. You can get just the suit, or you can get just Bruce Wayne, or you can get both of them together. They'll probably have different options. But this is going to be the next, or one of the next figures coming up in the future. Probably the pre-order is going to drop. It looks like sometime in the next month, which actually is tomorrow. So with these two figures, how do you think? Do you have any interest in them overall? And I'll start with Dante on this one. I know the Hot Toys one, they've been updating it. It looks pretty good. But Dante, would this be an interesting 2-pack for you? 2-pack's probably going to cost around what the Joker did, so maybe around $900 to $1,000. What do you think?
Yeah, no, definitely it's gonna be pricey. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about InArt doing the same thing as Hot Toys is doing. I think they should do something different, because definitely they have the talent, they have the quality to do something different. You don't want to get to the point that you're gonna have Hot Toys Batman in our Batman, Hot Toys Bruce Wayne in our Bruce Wayne, Hot Toys Pennywise in our Pennywise. I want them to do something different. Like the Gandalf, for example, we can probably be in a good spot because Hot Toys didn't do it. Asmus did. Is a good figure, but for this particular one, I'm curious to see how they're gonna do it. Probably this is gonna be pricey. I'm assuming that they're gonna do red hair for Bruce Wayne, and I think that's what's gonna be their I guess their signature red hair. So I would not be surprised if this Bruce Wayne comes with the red hair. I want to see what else can they provide different than what Hot Toys already did. Because remember, those Hot Toys Batman that they announced, they were really good, man. Like it packed with accessories, dioramas, you name it. So I want to see what else can they do on this one. What else can they add to this set? Um, enough to say, August is tomorrow. So let's see how this will look. Curious to see the final, I guess the prototype pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too, Dante. I'm curious to see them as well. But I'm going to hop back to Leo on this one. So, Leo, with this Bruce Wayne 2-pack or Batman, is this going to be, something that is going to be appealing to you, you think?
Nah, not really. I'm not really on the hype train about the Batman, like the movie, but the figures themselves, I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
I think just over the last couple of months, it's just been an oversaturation of this figure, just this one figure. Like we haven't seen anything else from the movie. No company right now has released anything else from the film other than a third party version of Catwoman, Selena Kyle. And it's just been this. I mean, again, we got Hot Toys with their updates. We've seen that. And again, I agree. Like it's the same IP. It's the same thing. We're seeing the same figure over and over again. For me, it's just like, I'm happy for whoever else is happy about it. And if they want it, that's fine. I mean, the 2-pack, it looks like it's going to be a 2-pack. Just expect it to be pricey. I mean, just that's what you got to kind of go on. And I wouldn't be surprised if it would be even more than the Joker himself. You know what I mean? Based off of the simple fact that you're getting, pretty much an updated, version of this particular figures from a film that came out last year. You know what I mean? So again, it's I'm happy for them. For me, I just want to see something different. So I'm not really. It's definitely not something I'll be bringing home. I didn't even pre-order the Hot Toys version. I'm not. I don't, and we weren't going to pre-order anyway. But I just didn't have any expectations for that either. But yeah, it just for me, it's just I want to see more. I want to see something else, something different. I mean, you're coming out the gates, but it's to be expected from a company like InArts, man, because they have to go where, especially if you're establishing yourself, you have to kind of like, go where the market is really fresh and everybody's looking at this particular figure. You got the competition out there. So of course you want to prove yourself, so it's a smart move in a sense, but even that, with that being smart, someone like me that wants to see something different is definitely not something I'm interested in, but good luck to them. I mean, of course, I mean, they have a market space for it. People out there will purchase this. They'll want it. And then people have been waiting for it. People who haven't really pre-ordered from, Sideshow or any other company because they've been waiting for this figure. And, no one's actually, there's been people out here that have actually pre-ordered the Batman Hot Toys version. But I know there was a lot of people since they made the announcement that they were going to do this figure. InArts made the announcement that they were going to go this route. So I, completely understand that. And I'm happy for everybody who does it. But yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. That's how I feel too about it, Leo, mostly. Yeah. I mean, I like the Batman enough overall, but it's not something I'm going to spend $1,000 for, for a 6 scale. But Carlos, I'm going to jump to you on this one. What do you think, dude? Are you excited for this 2-pack?
I'm actually pretty excited for it. I personally, I love Dark Knight, right? Let me just say that. I think, Joker performance, obviously legendary. I think the whole Dark Knight trilogy is the best trilogy, when it comes to Batman, and just a bunch of different movies too. So it's really great. I still, in my opinion, I really like this Batman, the way, his suit looks. And I think it's the best Batman we've gotten to date. So I really do want this figure, and I really do want this collection. I wouldn't spend, J&D money for it. But definitely I really wanted to get the Hot Toy one, but I felt it was a bit inaccurate. It looked too padded, or I just didn't really like the way it was looking. So for me, I'll get this in whichever version comes with the rooted hair. If that means I need to spend $1,000 to get the 2-pack, then I guess I'll probably do that. I guess it depends what kind of sculpt I get that I can place on the one with the bat suit, as opposed to, I don't really care about the Bruce Wayne, but I'm assuming you'll have to go up to that level to be able to get it. You know what I mean? As far as like doing the same thing as Hot Toys, I kind of, what's interesting is I think we all had a conversation maybe a couple months back, and we said, well, what is better than Hot Toys, right? Because we saw something like Pennywise, and Pennywise was pretty damn good as far as Hot Toys goes, right?
Yep.
And then InArt released theirs, and I'm sorry, but it's that much better than Hot Toys, even though we thought it would be pretty good. So I'm for them releasing a lot of things that Hot Toys is doing, because competition is always going to be good. And we've always said these pieces are going to be those for those who love that character, right? For you and Dante, Pennywise. For me, it will be this character, and for others, like a Wonder Woman, would be for Leia. You know what I mean? So it's going to vary. I really want this. I can't wait until they come out with the Batmobile, and I'll definitely pre-order this. And I know there's a lot of things as far as like, well, if it's double the cost of Hot Toys, does it have to be twice as good? I mean, that's, I guess arbitrary to everyone else, just because I wanted the best the best Bale Batman. So for me, that was J&D, even though I could have gotten a better value from a quarter scale Hot Toys. You know what I mean? Regardless of price. So this is kind of one of those pieces. It's not like it's for the masses. And I think John from Queen has said that. They're all about not selling, 100,000 pieces. I don't think that's their market. That's not Hot Toys for sure. I mean, that's Hot Toys for sure. So I'm interested. I'm really happy with what I've seen so far, because there was an image that they actually showed the Batman itself. So I'm excited for it. I'll order it from Spec. And honestly, I hope they do a Dark Knight, and I hope they do an 89 Batman, because I would get all of those. I'm a really big Batman fan, except for Batman and Robin, which was a piece of shit movie. But aside from that, I like that.
Carlos, you said that you're going to get the Batmobile?
I am, yeah, for this one.
Just make sure it doesn't require putty. But yeah, man, congrats, bro. Congrats on that, man. Congrats.
Not from Yoast, from InArt. From InArt.
He's gonna get the NR one. Yeah, and Hot Toys is good. I think Hot Toys is gonna make it. I still think they're gonna make it.
Yeah, whoever makes it other than Jazz I will get it. So
okay. All right. So Joao, what do you think about this 2-pack from NR from Batman? Is this gonna be something that draws your attention?
I'm not sure. I didn't pre-order the Hot Toys one. I was kind of waiting. It's like I like the movie, but I need more pieces. I don't want to have for this movie only have a Batman or Bruce Wayne. I want to see they doing the Riddler. I want to see Penguin. I want to see Catwoman. I want to see companion pieces for this line. Yeah. You've seen the Dark Knight. Only from Hot Toys you got around 13 or 12 pieces only from that line that you can pose all together. So I'm still on playing the waiting game. I'm not seeing this going, like even the Hot Toys one will not sell out. This will be on stock for a year or so. I'm not in a rush for this, and wait to see what more from this line is coming. And again, from InArt, my question is, with this Joker coming out, how it will pose with the DX19 from Hot Toys, hate-wise. I don't know what hate Hot Toys is going to do with the Joker. If it doesn't pose well, we will need to wait from the Dark Knight from InArt, because they already said they are going to do it. That's why I haven't unboxed my DX19. I'm waiting the Joker to come out, and then I will decide if I will keep the DX19 or going with the InArt one, because they already said they are going to do it.
You know what? That's a good point that you all brought, because we don't know what height is going to be, right? We don't know. We're assuming it's going to be scale, so should be around the same height as the DX19. That's probably the reason, because the DX19 is a bit taller than the original one. Was that the DX12?
Yeah, DX12.
So,
DX12, right?
Yeah.
So it's a bit taller, and it looks good, right? I think it's going to be scale. I think I think that right before the final, when they start shipping those Jokers, I do think that Hot Toys probably is going to announce their version of Joker. And that will be interesting to see because this Joker looks amazing, right? They will have to top it. But sorry, different topic.
No, it's good. But yeah, that's definitely on topic because I mean I think that Joker is coming eventually, Dante. It's just a matter of when. You know, maybe Hot Toys doesn't feel an urgency. They're just going to let NR put theirs out. But by that point, you know, for the people who wanted one, they already bought one. So when Hot Toys drops one, even if it's amazing, if you already got the NR one, then you're like, well, I'm good, right? So that's kind of the dilemma. I guess for the people that waited, you'd be okay.
Go ahead. Sorry, Carlos. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think if Hot Toys was to drop one, and it was supposed to be really fucking good, right? And there were to be, I don't know, $400 DX, and someone who got the 2-pack, honestly, I may cancel it.
They might cancel it, but if they start shipping them already, that would be my point. Like, but like for sure, I think you would get a lot of cancellation. If Hot Toys drops a rooted hair Joker and it's $415 and it's a DX and it's really really good, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of in-heart cancellations because people who just wanted one figure and they bought two and they paid $1,000, they could pay $415 instead. But if they start shipping them and then you get them in hand, you're probably less likely to go and return it or sell it. You know,
right.
Probably wait because if you put 20% down, I mean, you don't want to lose your deposit. So most likely you will get it and sell it after. But one pattern that I noticed with InArt is, they're focusing a lot on the quality, you know, the rooted hair, the tailoring, paint application, hair sculpt, you know, innovation with the arms, with the bases, right? But they don't have a lot of accessories, right? They don't come with a lot of accessories overall. Like you look at Pennywise, for example, it's like pretty much some printouts and few hands,
some printouts,
right? So I'm thinking, I mean, I'm okay with that as long as the figure is top, right? Quality is like super good, paint up, rooted hair, and all that. Hot Toys, however, what they're trying to do now is not only focusing on the quality of the product, but also give you more options in terms of bases. That now they're putting more diorama bases. Now all of a sudden they're doing more DX versions. I mean, first DX Vader, first DX Obi-Wan. So they are doing a lot of things differently, and it's gonna be good for collectors. And that's when you have to make decisions. Which one should I get? Should I get this one or the other company, right? And that's the toughest part sometimes. Obviously, in order to aiming high, and that's gonna be a pattern. I don't think they're gonna offer cheaper figures. It's gonna be in that range, in the $500, $800 range. But if the quality is there, I think many collectors are going to be happy to get.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this in our Batman. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So it's not going to be for me just because, I mean, I like the film enough. I don't love it as much as I love The Dark Knight, but it's a pretty cool one. Guys, I got something fun to share with you this evening. And this was, something that I really just wanted. What'd you say, Carlos?
Is it your feet?
No, bro, that comes at a price. I don't just give that away.
Well, you're gonna share my score with Carlos?
Yeah, well, that too. I mean, if people want to know, what was it, like 11-1 or something like that?
No, it wasn't that bad. It was 8-1.
It was maybe like 4-1, 5-1, something like that. But guys, I have to share something with you. Yeah, we're doing it tonight, and I didn't tell anyone that we were doing it because I came up with it earlier today. But we're doing Hot Toys Jeopardy and other things. So let me get
I'm going to lose this one. Always lose.
So, no, this is going to be a blast. So what I did was I went with the 4 usual categories. And it's funny, like I swear there was a title on here, but I guess they're not showing it. I labeled it Hot Toys Jeopardy and other things because it's mostly Hot Toys, but not all Hot Toys. So we're going to play Jeopardy and just go over a couple things. I also did a YouTubers category. This is actually my girlfriend's idea, so I want to give her credit for this one. I needed a 5th category. I was like, what do I do? And I was like, She said, well, what if you do like people from the chat or other YouTubers? And I was like, why do I know enough about people in the chat that I could create questions about? But YouTubers, I do know things. So I created questions about fellow collector YouTubers that we can all hopefully answer together. So it'll be fun. And the rest of the categories, MCU, Star Wars, DC, one-off YouTubers. It's mostly Hot Toys. It's like 95% Hot Toys. So most of the questions you'll expect will be that. But then there'll be some things here and there, about some other things. So I wanted to make this a priority because it's always fun. Who said? I know someone said something. Dante, what did you say?
Now that I have to leave, so thank you so much, guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, but so it's gonna be fun. But basically, like the way we usually do this, I don't know if you guys have played. Leo's played it before, I know. But when I ask the question, I don't even have to read the full question. If you know the answer, you say your name, and that's the buzzer. That's the best way we know to do it right now. You say your name. The first person to say their name gets the answer to the question. So then at that point, not anyone can jump in until you say your name. So if Joao says Joao and he answers it correctly, we're done. If Joao says the answer incorrect, then he loses points, and then whoever jumps says their name, they can jump in, right?
Oh man.
And you don't
We
have
should
to-
we should
You don't
play
have to.
this not with points. Should be real money.
Real money.
Yeah, right.
Only Carlos can do that.
And
So-
we don't have to answer, right? So like, let's say
No,
we
you don't
call
have to answer. No.
Okay,
Like
okay.
if you don't know the answer, you don't have to answer. Because if you feel like you're going to lose points, you don't have to answer.
Right.
So
Okay, cool.
So obviously, you don't lose. You don't answer. You don't lose.
yeah, if you don't answer, you don't lose anything.
Okay,
So, and
gotcha.
we will
Okay.
have one double jeopardy in there. We're essentially with double jeopardy. What happens is like you message me your answer. Like I'll just put the timer on, and you'll message it to me. And then if you answer it correctly, you get double. If you answer it incorrectly, you lose double. So pretty interesting. I think it's pretty cool.
No, we think it's not
So-
money.
Yeah, no, it's real money. But I'm going to start with Joao on this one. Just because Joao's picking the first topic doesn't mean that you guys can't say your name when I read the question. But Joao, pick us a category and a number.
I'm going to YouTubers.
Okay, YouTubers, which number?
Number 3.
Number 3? Okay, and I have a second screen pulled up so I can look at the answers before I actually do it. So give me 1 sec. Okay, let's do this. YouTubers for 300. Let's do this. Optical 20 popularized the catchphrase blank while waving around an uncooked hot dog on a live stream. If no one gets this, I'm going to be so disappointed, especially Leo.
Oh, yeah.
Leo, what's up, bro?
What is beach you meet at night?
Damn, Leo's a genius, bro. Come on
Oh.
now. I can't believe that no one else would have got that.
I feel so bad about it.
That's this thing.
See?
That's this
Leo,
thing.
that question, dude, that should have been specifically for Leo. Leo,
Mhm.
what is our next topic?
Let's say one-offs for 100.
One-offs for 100. Okay, let me pull up that real quick. Like I said, this is like the best way for me to do it. Okay, one-offs for 100. This figure was announced in June of this year and originates from a Pixar
Joao.
film. Who said that? I don't know who that was.
I said Joao.
Oh, Joao, what is it?
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear is correct. Joao gets 100 points.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Joao, what's our next one?
Star Wars 400.
Star Wars for 400.
Holy shit.
Okay. Star Wars for 400. Let's do this. This Star Wars DX figure was announced before the new Obi-Wan and the new Darth Vader.
Dante.
Dante.
What is Bespin Luke?
Bespin Luke is correct. Dante. Good job. All right.
That's too
Dante,
easy
what's
for
our next one?
400.
What'd you pick, Dante?
Let's do one-offs 500.
One-offs for 500. Okay, let's see this.
Really?
Oh, this would be a good one. I don't know if anyone's going to get this, but we're going to see. This figure originates from a 1990 film starring a famous actor who recently found himself in a high-profile libel court case.
Joao.
Joao.
This Johnny Depp, the Jack Sparrow.
Not Jack Sparrow. So I have to
Tonto?
mark you off for that one. If anyone else wants to jump in.
It was a figure released.
Yeah, it was a figure. Joao's on
Wait. And it was in 1990s though.
Yeah, 1990.
Dante.
I got it. What is okay?
Oh,
Leo, you got
Leo.
it. All right.
Who is Edward Scissorhands?
Damn, Leo's killing it.
Yeah, it's
Joao,
just
you were
his
really
name.
close. You were really close. All right, Leo, what's the next category?
What is? Okay, let's try Star Wars for 100.
All right, Star Wars for 100. Let's see here. Okay, this should be one that I think most people get. The recently announced DX Darth Vader Special Edition comes with a blank as an exclusive accessory.
Carlos,
Dante.
Carlos, I think, jumped in first.
the Grand Inquisitor hologram.
That is correct. Carlos is on the board with the Grand Inquisitor.
Ah,
Carlos,
bitch.
what's the next one? What's the next one, Carlos?
500.
Which one did you pick? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
MCU 500.
Oh, MCU 500. Okay. MCU for 500. Okay, this would be good. Let's see if Carlos gets this or someone else. The first non-Iron Man quarter scale hot toy was...
Glad I'm not answering this.
Yeah, because it is 500. So if you get it wrong, then, you know.
Really? I'm already down 400. I will not.
But is it MCU?
I
Yep,
think it was
MCU.
Spider-Man.
So it's non-Iron Man.
It was Spider-Man.
I'll give it like another 5 to 7 seconds. If no one answers it, then I'll call it. No one will lose anything. But
Because this is MCU, right?
MCU.
Yeah, so I think it was Spider-Man. But I will not risk it.
Dante.
Dante?
Yeah, one could skill Spider-Man.
Dante is correct, actually. It's Spider-Man Homecoming.
Wow,
you gave him the answer.
I definitely wasn't risking that shit. Man,
All right, Dante, what's the next one?
All right, so let's do DC for 500.
All right, DC 500. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, I don't think anyone's going to get this, but we're going to find out. What was the first DC Hot Toys figure that was not the character of Batman or Superman? So the first one made that was not Batman or Superman. That's why I made it 500, because it's tough. It's really tough. I would never get this.
First DC. I think I know who it is.
I think I know also.
You think you
Can
know?
I risk?
You can risk if you want, Joel.
It was the comedian from Watchmen.
No.
No,
I'm gonna mark Joel off on that one.
Hot Toy figure that wasn't
Hot Toys.
Spider-Man.
At least,
that
unless
wasn't
I'm
Batman.
wrong, but I'm following Hot Toys PH. Dr.
That
Will said I'm
wasn't
already wrong about the
Batman
Twitter
or
stuff.
Superman.
Yeah, it was not Batman or Superman.
Who the fuck?
Is it related to any of those characters?
I don't know if I want to give you that hint, but I'll say
think I know
yes. Carlos,
think I
did
know.
you research? Did you Google, bro?
No, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I'm not gonna take a chance on that.
All
What
right.
is this for 500?
Yeah,
For
that was 500.
But it's not Batman or Superman. First Hot Toys release, non-character, that's
All right.
not a character, or
What do you think, Leo? You want to take the chance? I'm going to call it if not.
because you're gonna probably call it, and it'll probably be the one that I'm thinking of, but I'm not gonna take that chance. You know what? Fucking, I'm gonna take the chance because I don't care.
All
It's just a game.
What is it?
I'm gonna say it's related to Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, Jarrell.
Damn, Leo's on fire right now.
There we go.
Oh,
Come on
sorry.
now.
Okay.
Let's go.
I got
I'm pretty
it.
sure that's
You-
right anyway. Someone can check my work. If I'm wrong, Leo's still getting the points. So, Leo, what's coming next, bro?
All right, let's see. Let's go YouTuber for 400.
Okay, no one's gonna get this, but we'll just do it anyway. All right. I thought this was funny. Mike Costa, collectors enabled, recently sold off his Hot Toys in order to buy blank.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get this shit.
Carlos,
Neither. I don't.
Carlos,
life-size Goku.
I'm gonna give you credit because I put everything, so that falls under everything. We're giving Carlos credit for that one. Carlos, you get 400 points. Carlos, what's your next category?
YouTubers for 500.
Oh, you picked a great one, Carlos, because double Jeopardy, baby. And I made myself the double Jeopardy. So this is how I do it. So guys, for this one, do not say your name for this one. Send me a message. Send me a message with what the answer is. WillFoxificaiion's favorite piece of media,
Not
movie,
doing this 'cause
game,
I'm
book
not
of all
losing
time is
nothing.
blank.
I'm not doing it.
You know it, Leo. You know the answer to this.
Hold on, because all right.
I think
That's right.
It's
gotta-
hard because you have too many. I'm not risking. I just don't want to risk.
You don't want to risk it, Leo?
Let's see.
Not character, guys. So when you send me an answer, not character. We're talking about the story itself, like whether it's a movie, a game.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not character. Not
So ignore my
character.
answer then.
Yeah, it's like a movie, game, book, something like that. It's like, say, like The Dark Knight, for example, something like that, right?
Favorite piece of media.
I sent it to you.
Doc Smith will message me his answer.
Did I get it right? Well,
You did, Carlos.
Did I get it right, Will?
I failed.
So I'm gonna give. Damn, y'all know me way too well. Dante's the only one I'm waiting on, so we're gonna see. So Lael's gonna get his. Carlos is gonna get his. Joel's gonna get his.
Oh, I win.
You do. Riley said Eternals. Thanks so much, Riley. Thanks for the super chat, bro. I'm playing the music.
I know
just
this because I watch your
I'm
live
glad you said
streams.
media.
I watch your live streams, and I knew that was this franchise because I know you got too emotional with it.
Too emotional with it. The Last of Us. Everyone who knows me knows that it's The Last of Us. But
Yeah.
yes, you all got it correct. You all know me very well.
Yeah,
So
appreciate that.
we're almost done with the YouTuber category. I forget who was up. Was it you, Carlos? I'll just like Carlos.
Yeah.
Carlos, pick the next one.
YouTubers for 200.
YouTubers for 200. Okay. Oh, this would be a good one, actually. I like this one. 6 Mafia Anthony became romantically involved with blank via
Dante.
YouTube. Dante.
Damn.
Dante, I think you got it.
I don't know, my daughter Huntress.
Mandalorian Huntress is correct. Dante, you are correct.
Wow.
Anthony's going to see this and be so pissed, but it's
He's
fine.
no, he's not. No, he's not.
Not yet.
He'll be cool. He'll be a big boy.
Dante, pick our next one.
All right, let's do one else for 400.
One off for 400. Okay, one off for 400. Oh, this should be good. I think I got this correct, but we're going to go with what it is. How many RoboCop and/or Alex Murphy figures have been announced and/or released thus far?
Dante.
That was really close. I'm going to go with Joao. I think I heard Joao first.
I would say 4, the ED209, the Peck Alex Murphy and Robocop, the Robocop diecast, and the Robocop single battle damage.
I think that's incorrect, but I went off Hot Toys PH, so I'm going off what they tell me. So I'm going to say no for now. So I'll list them when we're done. But Dante, do you still want to answer it? Let me,
Dante,
Joe,
go.
if I'm incorrect, I'll show you the answer when we're done. If I'm incorrect, I'll give you the points.
Okay, so it's the clean version. We have the dog, with that one, the one with the chair, the 2-pack,
Oh, the one
the
with the
battle
share.
damage.
It's
5.
5. Shit.
You're pretty close, Dante. So I'm gonna share this with you guys. I had 7. MMS 10, 26, 32, 202, 265, 266, and the new RoboCop. So I had 7 according to Hot Toys PH. And that's just
announcer released. Oh, fuck.
We're now
Yeah.
release, yeah.
Whoa, I
So-
would never guess that. I said 4.
Yeah, that's a hard
MS-10.
one. That's a really hard one.
MS-10.
I would never get that. I would never get that. But I'm still gonna let one of you guys. So Joao, I'll let you pick the next topic. What's the next category?
DC 400.
DC for 400. Oh, this should be good. Okay, let's see here. DC for 400. How many quarter scale DC figures have been released by Hot Toys?
Batman, Joker. Released, right?
Yeah, released. Not announced, just released.
I think I know the answer, but I don't want to mess my points up.
Yeah,
I
Carlos
also
is
think
like
I know,
playing
but
conservative.
I'm already
Dante,
so messed up. I don't
Dante,
want to go there
Dante, you're
again.
gonna say 2?
2. Fuck it.
2 is incorrect.
Joao,
Joao,
3.
3 is incorrect.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
Joao,
I would have gotten it wrong.
as far as I'm aware.
Released?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna call it then. It's 4. It's 3 Batman and a Joker. 3 Batman and a Joker. According to Hot Toys PH, that's what it told me.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with it. Okay, so I'll let Carlos pick the next one.
YouTubers 100.
YouTubers for 100. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this should be good. I think you guys will know this because we just talked about it. YouTubers for 100. Riley's Reviews, Riley Ramirez, sometime recently incorrectly stated that blank was better than the 2008 film blank. Who said that? Carlos, is that you?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that Batman was better than The Dark Knight.
You are correct, Carlos. Riley was incorrect, and it's now in the history books. So we're done with YouTubers category. Carlos, what are we doing to next?
MCU 400.
MCU 400. Oh, let's see this trick question if it gets answered. There have been blank Marvel DX figures released.
Carlos.
Carlos.
0.
0.
0 is correct. Joao answered it for you, but yes, you got it. And that was crazy to me, like just thinking about that. There's been 0 Marvel DX figures. I don't know why that is. There's got to be a reason. Carlos, what's up next?
MCU 300.
Okay, so the first TMS movie series Hot Toys Star Wars figure announced was blank.
Wait, I thought this was MCU.
Yeah,
this
this
is
was
MCU.
MCU.
Dante,
Oh, well, Dante, you still get to answer it.
Mandalorian.
No, actually. I don't know why it ended up in MCU. That's weird, but you're still incorrect.
TV movie series.
Mm-hmm. Or TV Master Series. I don't know. One or the other. It's a TV series. It's Star Wars.
Carlos,
Carlos.
the Clone Wars.
No, you're close though, but it's incorrect. Not the Clone Wars show. You would have to name a figure. I don't know why it ended up in MCU, but it's there.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on, wait.
Using the
It's-
question.
It was it a TV cartoon series or was it a?
That's a good question. It's the TV series. So it's the TV series of Hot Toys.
Dante, Remnant Trooper.
No, Donna, didn't you answer this incorrectly already?
Ooh.
It surprised me when I found out.
Joao,
Joao.
Rex.
No, it's not. It's not Rex actually.
Shit.
Joao.
Oh,
Wait.
What are we
It-
doing?
it's a television series
Television series. Leo, you're on the right track. I feel like.
and it's animated.
I know. I think I know.
Was it a series or was it?
It's the
It never-
TV series from Hot Toys. Like you know how like Mando's in there, anything TV series. Yeah.
Oh, Dante, the animated series Boba Fett.
I'll let Dante jump back in. Dante's correct. So,
See, wait. Okay, all right.
that was correct. It's the Boba Fett. It actually the second one was
But
the
you
Mando.
said it's series though. That was an
Yeah, because
animated
it's
holiday
the
special.
TMS series. Yeah.
Well, but it
TMS
was
series.
from a cartoon.
It was from an animated
technically it
TV
was a
show, I
series, yeah.
Yeah.
It was tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Give me my
That's a
point
tricky
back.
one.
It was
Mando
tricky,
was
man.
second. Durasteel Mando was the second one.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know how it ended up in MCU, but here we are.
Yeah.
So,
So you should give us our points for that because that was
all right,
your mistake.
everyone gets a couple points. So there you go.
I
what
don't
about
got
me?
points. I got mine reduced.
Whoa.
Here's the news. Dante, you get 300 more just because. Okay, there we go.
All right. So let's continue with MCU for 200, please.
Let's just pray to. Why is this in Star? Okay, it's Star Wars for 200. That's just what we're going with. The first Star Wars Hot Toys figure announced from Star Wars: The Clone Wars line was
Carlos.
Announced.
Carlos.
It was the
Captain Rex.
Damn, Carlos, you're on a roll. I don't know how the categories got switched, but
Well,
here we
that's
are.
not right, man. You have to give us 200 points, not to Carlos, but just to us.
So, Carlos, what's the next one?
Star Wars 300.
Star Wars 300.
Oh, where's MCU?
I guess I'm just on a Star Wars kick. I don't know. Star Wars for 300. The most recent Star Wars Hot Toys release is
Ooh. I don't know.
The most recent release.
Recent?
release, not announcement. Release.
Oh yeah, the Hot Toys No Spirit Look.
No, Donnie, you got to say your name too, bro. You're breaking the rules.
Oh,
Joao.
okay, so don't count.
I'm not going to discount. Joao, what's up?
This is a bit tricky because they were released almost in the same day, but it's either the Dark Trooper or the Grogu accessory pack.
I put the
Because they
Grogu set,
released-
so I'm going to give you credit for that.
Fuck.
They released
I-
in the same day.
Ah, shit, I forgot about those.
Okay.
Didn't review them. That's why.
All right. Yeah, Joao reviewed them. That's fine. Joao, what's next for us?
DC 300.
All right. DC for 300. What was the first DC Hot Toys release?
Carlos.
Joao was first.
Joker 89 Batman.
No.
That's a
What is that the
Oh,
same?
shit.
As far as I'm aware, unless I'm fucking wrong, which I could be, but you know, that's not what I saw. Doc will correct us if so.
The first.
Hector V will know.
If I'm wrong, Joe, I'll give you the points. The first one.
Wow. Yeah, I would have gotten that one question.
Was it?
The first DC figure. What would you think they would do first?
I kind of have an idea, but I'm not gonna say it.
Okay,
I know.
fuck it. Dante,
I messed up
Superman.
pretty bad.
Dante, you were close, but incorrect.
It's like, fuck.
Should I call it? Does anyone want to guess?
Yeah, just call it.
All right. It was the Batman Begins.
Dante, Batman Begins.
All right. So Dante, I'll let you pick the next one. What's the next one?
All right, let's just go Star Wars for 500. I need to get back on track.
Yeah, right. The first DX Star Wars Hot Toys figure was
Joao.
Dante.
Joao.
Yeah.
Joao was first.
The
Dude,
DX07. DX07, the best spin the luck.
Yep.
Luke.
No,
It
This
was
is
Luke.
bullshit.
rigged.
It was Luke. Joao wins that one. All right, guys. Joao, what's next?
Oh, I need to clean my points. Let's go to one-offs 200.
Okay, one off's 200. This figure originates from a Sony film that was released in theaters twice and still made basically no money and announced, not released. Carlos?
No, yeah.
Or was it Leo?
No,
Me?
I said, oh, mother.
I'll let you both answer. If you both answer correctly, I'll
Okay, so I'm just going to say Morbius.
It was Morbius.
Yeah.
Were you going to say that too, Carlos?
Yeah, I mean, that was easy.
Well, then you're both getting it. Because Morbius is correct. It's Morbin time. Would have also been accepted. I'll let Leo pick the next. Leo, what's the next category?
Let's go one ounce for 300.
One else for 300. This figure originated from one of the highest grossing films of all time. A sequel to the original film was recently
Dante,
teased.
Avatar.
Dante. It was Avatar. Yeah. It's Jake Sully, but I'll count it. Avatar. We'll count it.
Jake Sully.
Yep. So you'll get that one, Dante. Let's see. Dante, you get your points. Dante, what's next? We don't have much left.
Star Wars 200.
Star Wars for 200. What was deemed to be a future grail of a 2-pack by many was selling for 200. Carlos.
Boba Fett 2-pack.
Boba Fett 2-pack is correct. The Boba Fett 2-pack. Let's see here. Okay. Carlos, what's next?
MCU 100. This is going to be a Star Wars question.
It probably is. Yep, it is. The only Star Wars hot toy from the comic masterpiece series is. Was that Leo? Leo, did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
Is it the what is it? The chrome, the all black Mando?
No, actually.
You sure? The only Star Wars hot toys from the comic masterpiece?
Oh, sorry. I mean, just cut you
Dante,
Boba Fett. I was meant to say
Arena.
Boba Fett. That's what I was meant to say.
Oh, is that because
That's
that
the
is
one I
correct,
was-
Leo? But that
yeah,
was not.
I didn't.
Okay.
I meant to say. I always get Boba Fett and Mando mixed up. My bad.
All right, I'll give it Dante. I think you were going to say it too. So I'm gonna give you
Sucks to suck, Leo. You lost.
I gave Leo the points for that one. I know what he was trying to say, but you said like a chrome thing, and I was like, I think I know what you're trying to say.
I was trying to say Boba. I mean, yeah, Boba Fett, but I always say Boba Fett and Mando because they're both from the same universe.
I don't know how I did Star Wars for MCU. I swore I saved.
Why
it,
are you
but
doing that for?
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know,
saying.
bro. I
Like,
fucked
yeah.
up. I fucked
He's
up.
in the Dark
trolling me,
Knight,
bro.
he's always close.
Leo, what's next category? We'll say the last one for
DC 200.
All right, DC for 200. The first in-art character to ever be put up for pre-order
Carlos.
was
Dante.
Carlos.
Joker.
Joker is correct. I told you there was a little bit of wild card
Superman.
in there. So, all right, guys. For the last question, here's how we're gonna do this. Just like Double Jeopardy. Do not shout your name. Do not shout the answer. Send me a message for how much you're betting. Joao can't bet anything because he is negatives, but everyone else can bet something. Tell me how much you're going to bet on the last question. It can be all of your points. It can be none of your points. It can be half your points. So send me your answer to the question and also send me how many points you're betting, and then I'll tally everything up. Do you want to go all in on this DC for 100? It's a 100-point question.
All
so,
in.
Yeah. So if you're going all in, send me a message.
I did.
Leo. So I'm just waiting on Carlos and Joao. Well, Joao can't send me a bet, actually.
Yeah, I cannot see.
You always say I send you 200.
Right. Joao's in debt, so he owes me $200. All right, Carlos. All right. Everyone sent me their bets. So I'm going to hit the question. Let's see. What was the last DC Hot Toys release? And we're going to play the space. You can think about it. Don't have to answer it. You know.
Dante.
You don't. No, you don't. Don't send me a message, Dante. Send me a message with your answer. Yep. Send me a message. Yep. Send me a message. Because don't say it out loud, because then the other people will get it.
Please say
What's
I'm
it?
right.
So
Am I wrong?
Dante. Let's see. Dante bet 1,700. So Dante lost everything. So
Damn.
Carlos actually got it correct, and he bet 1,000. So he gets 1,000. Well, actually, you get 1,100 because you get the 100 points.
Right.
You said Hot Toys.
So Dante owes me $100 from the Pennywise.
The last
Well, look at
release, the last official
that.
release.
Last official release, not announcement. Yeah, release. And Joao,
All
you
right.
can still send me your answer.
All right, I'll send it to you now. I might be wrong, but I'll send it to you.
Lel, you didn't bet much, so yeah, you got it now, Dante.
Give me my points.
Yeah, I'll give you your 100 then. I'll put you back at 0.
What about Joe? Did Joe answer?
Oh, see, Leo got it incorrect, but Leo, I'll subtract you 100. There we go. So Leo,
Wait, how much did he bet?
He only bet 0.25.
Oh my
So-
god.
but I don't have that. I don't have that kid. But I don't have a paid subscription here. So guys, it was actually Nightmare Batman.
Oh,
Why
okay.
I-
My
you
bad,
need to
my
give
bad.
me 100 because I got it right.
You're getting your 100, Joe. I'm gonna put you back at even, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
So-
you. Nice.
Carlos is the winner with Lael in second. Joao and Dante straight at 0 even.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much. You all deserve a round of applause. I don't know. I swore I put MCU questions in there. I don't know how I fucked that up, but
So you should give us all points.
yeah, I probably should. But we did it, so that's all that matters. We survived the game. It's always fun. Doc always checks me. I swore that the Spider-Man was the quarter scale, the first one, not Iron Man, but I guess he's saying the potted Groot was. I didn't see that, so I don't know. I trust Doc though. But anyway, Hot Toys Jeopardy is in the books. Guys, thanks so much for playing. Now, we need to recap this summer. Well, summer's not really over, but for Hot Toys collectors, it kind of feels like it is, right? Because we got through the SDCC, we got through the Sideshow Con, we got through, the summer showcase. Now we're in ACGHK. We're getting some reveals. So I wanted to ask you guys, what is your favorite reveal from Hot Toys this summer? Like out of all the things that we've seen that's been, revealed, and I'm going to say put up for pre-order, things that have been put up for pre-order that you can actually buy, right? Those are the ones I'm asking about that are your favorite. So I want to start actually with Lael on this one. Lael, what's your favorite thing that you've seen from Hot Toys this summer?
Reveal.
Yeah, as far as reveal, could be Vader, it could be Mighty Thor, Toby, Andrew, RoboCop, all those.
Hands down, right now, my favorite reveal is that Wolverine.
The Wolverine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my favorite because it just looks amazing, bro. The tailoring on that piece looks phenomenal. I can't wait to actually have, because my idea is to actually have him pose with both Deadpool and Cable. It just makes the most sense. And yeah, I love it. I love aesthetically how it looks. I love the innovation with the sculpted forearms. I personally love the bone claws because it gives it more of an element. And it does match the aesthetics of the film itself. So I'm definitely happy about it. My thing is like I was just wishing that they would have gave us like a swap out head sculpt with the cigar. That would have been dope. I would have loved that. And it would harken back to like the earlier comics. But yeah, that's pretty much my favorite. I love the leather jacket that comes with it. The accessories. Here's the thing is like, because I'm thinking about basically, I haven't pre-ordered it. You know what I mean? But then again, it's like I'm bouncing around between the accessories. Do I want to really get the additional accessories? Do I want the actual base? But it's just like the base looks so damn good. Like, why wouldn't I do it? But again, I mean, I consider the simple fact that I am not ordering from Toys Wonderland ever again as far as pre-order. I'm not doing that. Sideshow is pretty much the only logical choice for me, considering the simple fact that I have the insurance on that piece if something goes wrong, and I'm in that process right now. I'm just, I'm okay with waiting. So I might, definitely go that route. But yeah, I think this is pretty much hands down my favorite release because I didn't see it coming. And I'm glad that they are going back, dipping in that well, giving us, figures that we hadn't seen. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at.
Well, that's interesting, and I'm surprised, Leo, you're picking that over Vader. I would have thought you would have picked Vader. But,
well, because the thing is, Vader was something I expected. It was something that I already knew was coming. This was unexpected. It was unexpected territory. Vader, if you have a lot of Vaders and you see that Vader, then you know that's just one more that you'll have. But at the same time, it matches the IP, and it's something that you want to have, in your collection. This Wolverine, I did not see coming at all, and it was a pleasant surprise for me. So yeah, this is probably what I'm most excited about.
Okay. Well, Carlos, what do you think, bro? Like, what's the figure that's got you the most excited from summer?
Man, that's kind of a tough one, man. Can I say I have like 3 that I feel like are right there next to each other?
You gotta pick one, bro. You gotta pick one.
One?
Put gun to your head. You gotta pick one. You
One?
can say 3 if you want, but ultimately we gotta pick one.
All right, I'll pick one and then I'll say the 3.
All right, that works.
All right. Vader. I would say the Vader. I would say that's probably the best figure that's been released, or I guess announced since the Battle Damage Mark 85. It's super iconic. rare, really advanced. The bases, everything about it. I think it's probably one of the best figures we're gonna get. And I think this is exactly Hot Toys at its very best, right? Like this is like a fuck you in art, right? Like we have Vader, right? It's really one of those. So I really like it. The other two I was going to point out was Mark III, but the head sculpt could be a little bit better, so it's kind of tied. And I would say Wolverine, but Wolverine is not as big of a character as like Vader or Iron Man, at least nowadays, right? And it has that leather suit or leather jacket. This one, it doesn't have the leather suit, but I would say Vader. I would pick one out of like my favorite ones so far, which is, ironic because I like Marvel. So you thought I would have picked Iron Man.
But
I would say
you're a Star Wars guy, so
say Vader, man. It's honestly really great. I have to give props when it's due. So
yeah. So Dante, what about you, man? What's your favorite from the summer reveals you've seen?
I have a tight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if no Vader would have been announced, definitely, I agree with Lyle. I think that Wolverine is freaking amazing, man. Like when I saw that, I was not expecting at all. Like the quality tailoring, leather, genuine leather jacket. The diorama is freaking sick. I mean, that's the one that, if you are like you appreciate that character because there's one Wolverine. This is kind of like the only person who played Wolverine. So
yeah,
this is an amazing release. Vader, obviously, because I'm very into Star Wars, and the likeness of Hayden Christensen and the helmet, the broken helmet, they just nailed it. It is really freaking good. Two bases, interchangeable chest plate, even the cape in the back with the slash is just crazy. Like they pretty much capture everything in this thing.
Dante, let me ask you a question real quick. It's not to cut you off or anything, but do you think that the articulation in this one is going to be, from what I'm seeing, it looks like the articulation is going to be a bit better. Do you think it's going to be better in this one?
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be better. I think it will not have the fat suit inside, so I don't know if they're gonna remove it on purpose or is gonna a better improved body. But usually DX, they have better articulation than the regular figures, right? Like usually that's what it is. I'm thinking that probably they're gonna use the Darth Maul body. Not the same one because it's shorter, but I'm talking about the whatever they're using, whatever that body they're using from the DX Maul, because you can actually articulate that figure really good.
Really good, yeah.
So I think that's what they're gonna do with this one. But yeah, man, right now is like Vader and literally like almost same is Wolverine.
Yeah. The Wolverine is really great. But Joao, what do you think is your favorite reveal from Hot Toys this summer? What's got you most excited?
I'm going with the one that no one was expecting, because actually this Wolverine, before the summer showcase, in Hong Kong, people were already saying that was a Wolverine coming. So I was already kind of expecting a Wolverine, but what surprised everyone and no one was expecting was the RoboCop 3 figure. And I think that one is, for me, the ones that kind of wins the show, because it was completely unexpected. You would never think Hot Toys would do a RoboCop this time.
Definitely.
And I think it looks really amazing. So many people missed the RoboCop before, and there are people that still want one in their collection. Now they have the chance. Especially, they nailed that blue tainted color on the suit that I think looks really, really good. So I pick this one up because it was really, really unexpected, and I'm eager to have this one.
Yeah. It is really unexpected, Joao. And then, it's a die-cast RoboCop. Like you said, people are hungry for that. And, the only, you guys mentioned the unexpected. I think that would have been really unexpected to drop something Terminator. That would have got me really excited.
Yeah.
Like if you had dropped, something like a redone DX10 with a new Arnold head sculpt or something like that. Like something like that. Or a new T1000 with a new head sculpt. I would have gone, I would have been like Carlos pre-ordering Vader for that. I would have pre-ordered that. Because that would have been something that I feel like I just need to get.
Go ahead. Have they ever done a die-cast? They probably haven't. The endoskeleton. Have you ever done a die-cast version of that?
Wasn't the quarter scale? Or maybe not.
No, I think it was not die-cast.
No.
Oh,
okay.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Because I've seen people do custom die-cast ones, but they're real expensive. Yeah.
Right.
Real expensive. But yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, you guys raised some really good ones here. For me, it would be the Vader, I think. I think the Vader is just like, I'm with Carlos, that is just incredible. I think we all agree. We're all getting that Vader pretty much. I feel like everyone in the chat is probably getting that Vader. you know, it's incredible. But the RoboCop, yeah, is really great, as is the Wolverine. Absolutely. Those things. And Wolverine was, because I'm not as in tune to the rumors like Joao is. So like with Wolverine, that was very unexpected for me. So when I saw that one, I was like, oh shit. Like, and a real leather jacket. I wish Vader was real leather, but you know, it's fine. It's still great. So
You lose.
yeah, exactly. Guys, we have to ask though, and we just talked about all these figures, right? Sideshow is doing this timed exclusive things. And the reason I brought up this question is because I feel like it depends on where you're looking and how people are reacting to it, like what community you're looking at. Because if you look on Reddit, I'm seeing a lot of people hate this. They hate these timed exclusives. They think it's like, you know, promoting FOMO. They think it's bad. You know, that's just what I've noticed from the top voted comments anyway. But if you go in some of the Facebook groups, people don't really seem to mind. Like, oh, getting a cool accessory, you're making me, you know, want to pre-order a little bit. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you think these Sideshow timed exclusive are these a good thing? Like, do you like these exclusive goods you're being offered, or is it promoting FOMO? Do you think it's good or bad ultimately? For me, I think it makes sense business wise. I think they have to sweeten the pot a little bit more than what they're doing. Like a hologram is not going to get me to jump, you know. But do you think it's a good or bad thing? So I want to start actually with Dante on this one. Dante, what do you think about these timed exclusives?
So for the business perspective, obviously, is they have to do it, right? There's a lot of cancellation, a lot of people not pre-ordering, and you know that's what's happening, right? And I think for this particular, I mean, for all these figures, they have something exclusive, a special edition, right? Even the DX has a DX Deluxe Special Premium Platinum Edition, so they always come with something, right? Extra hologram or whatever. So, you know, I don't know if this is. It could be kind of promoting FOMO for people to jump and pre-order this. But even if you don't, you're still gonna get the previous version without the hologram. Everything else is gonna come. Chances are that you're not gonna use the hologram. Chances are you're not gonna use the extra, I don't know, whatever that they're adding, right? Unless it is the Spider-Man, because it comes with an extra tentacle, and that right there is a bit different, right? Because it's really part of that diorama. But I think it's more like promoting the you know, people to pretty much pre-order, so they can secure the quantity, you know. But at the same time, you know, people can still cancel anyways. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about, you know, putting this limited time, especially when this is pretty much releasing in 2024. You know, it's a long way to go. For an extra accessory, I don't really mind, so I'll probably wait until it is close to release date for me to order without the extra accessory. So then a point I'm gonna do, so pretty much, you know, you can do whatever you feel like you should do. But yeah, I think it's more like promoting the FOMO thing.
Yeah. And it's interesting because I'm noticing that sentiment in the chat even right now, Dante. So it's interesting. Like I said, it really depends on who you ask, because some people think it's fine and some people think it's like really bad. But obviously Sideshow and Hot Toys care about pre-order numbers. I mean, we knew they did, and obviously something's changing in the community where like people are getting smarter and not pre-ordering. So they're trying to incentivize you with giving you at least something. And you can see here what they've done. They've done this at least for a while. They've changed the pre-order windows to make them a lot longer, or the expected to ship windows, right? Before it was like maybe October to December, so it could very easily get delayed and you could get your NRD back. Now, October to March, so less likely to be delayed longer than that, to the point where you're not going to be able to get your NRD back if you cancel. They probably lost a lot of NRDs and they're like, let's make the window a little bit longer because, you know, so people can't get their NRDs back if they cancel. So it's a thing. But Leo, how do you feel about this? Do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, I saw it coming because we've been talking about this for the longest time. I even think, if I'm right, I even think, Dante, you talked about this a few months back, that they want to start doing certain things like this, you know, where the incentive, or they're going to start adding certain things just to kind of sweeten the pot. And, you know, we're going to be, or some people may feel forced to kind of pre-order that they're going to shorten the pre-order or the purchase or the availability to pre-order these things. I think you did. Because I remember watching one of the shows like a few months back where it was on the panel. You guys were talking about it.
I mentioned I mentioned about it, but I mentioned everything, not like just exclusive version. I mentioned like they probably, if it's limited for everything, then we really don't have no choice, right? We have to pre-order it, because if you don't, what's gonna happen? You're gonna buy secondary market. But exclusive, that's the reason I think they're trying to see how much they're gonna get out of this. But we'll see.
So I mean, again, like I said, I remember you guys talking about it and you had mentioned it. So we've actually seen this coming for a minute, you know what I mean, and knew that something like this would happen to kind of incentivize. And the thing is, it's like, I mean, just here's the thing: it's like we all learn. We learn from our mistakes. I've learned more so than many off of the mistakes that I've actually made with other companies. The amount of money that I've actually put in the figures and the delays, defective pieces, and I'm like, you know what? I want that insurance. So even though that there might be a heavy delay, on the figure itself, I'm just learning to wait, and the reason why is because sometimes even when I get the figures in early, as that pal over there says, I'm still sitting waiting to open those figures because I'm doing everything, and timing is of the essence. So I don't mind basically waiting for it. I don't do early reviews. I do more so posing videos. So I have the time to do what's needed. You know what I mean? So again, stuff like this, we know it's going to happen. And on top of that, I think that they're taking a page from, especially like, such, companies as J&D when it comes like the limited amount of time that you can order, those pieces before they sell out. Like as soon as they sell out, it's gone. Like J&D pieces going in like the first hour or something like that, or
they have
whatever. So, I mean, they know that people will do that because the incentive is that you're getting a great piece. And we know that, they put a lot of effort into those pieces. They know, like right now, when a lot of us aren't falling for these pre-orders because, again, you never know when it's going to be released. But the good thing is with Sideshow, I mean, I think that if you're going to pre-order from any company, in my opinion, it would be Sideshow just because of the customer service. And the simple fact that, I mean, at least, they give you a good response time at that point. And there's full transparency in that effort. So I got to applaud their efforts for that. And they are getting better. They're even getting better with their release time. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, though, I mean, this is something that we can say that we've actually expected. We saw coming. So, again, if it's a piece that you want, then you're going to pre-order or you're going to wait until it's released. But and here's the thing, like if you, the hard part though, Will, it's the simple fact that these particular pieces, especially with the special editions, if you want those, I wanted the sabers for Obi-Wan. Right. So of course I pre-ordered this through, Sideshow because I wanted those accessories. That's just something that I want. It's special place for me to see both those sabers together. It harkens back, to the, earlier the original series. But yes, you can probably get these, and get the accessories through another company overseas, but then you run that risk as well. You know what I mean? You run a risk of it being overpriced, shipping being overpriced. If you get a piece and it's defective, the response time isn't good. They want you to pay for shipping to get it back to them. There's no, right there. It's like an iffy type of situation. And I've learned the hard way. I mean, luckily enough, I've only had one encounter where like the pieces that I got were defective, Carlos, but anyway, regardless of that, and like I said, I'm not here to throw anybody under the mud. That's why I'm not mentioning names. But anyway, you know what I mean? Like it happens. So again, if you want this, if you want to do this, you can. I mean, but if you don't have to get those special edition pieces and you still be able, because we've seen in the past, like what was that with what was it, the Boba Fett on the throne, when they actually put that out and then it lapsed it because nobody actually pre-ordered anyway. You know what I mean? So it's probably bound to happen the same way with this. I guess they're just testing the market to see how it works, but it is what it is. It was expected. There's no secrets. We all saw this coming. So
yeah, absolutely.
And plus, I don't have to worry about mine because Carlos was getting my shit.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah, Carlos is getting everybody's shit. So he buys Marvel Legends for everybody too. But so Joao, with you know not being in the States, like, is this like a new concept to you, or is this something you're used to? How do you view this?
No, actually, it's surprising because I was reading here a comment from Mike Faella. He was saying that Sideshow is saying that this timed release coming from Hot Toys, and that is actually true because in Hot Toys website here in China for us to pre-order, they also have these timed releases. For example, for the Darth Vader, you have until tonight if you want the hologram. If you don't pre-order tonight, then tomorrow you only have the normal release. So Hot Toys is doing this by themselves as well. It's not only through Sideshow.
Mhm.
I think that's the way Hot Toys here is controlling their pre-orders too. So they would know what amount of pre-orders they have. So this is happening everywhere. It's not only on Sideshow.
Makes
And I
sense.
agree that this maybe it's agreement between Sideshow and Hot Toys, and they decide to go with these timed releases because I think Hot Toys is in a place now that they really need to know their amount of pre-orders. They need to calculate the production and so on. So I think that's how they are going to do moving forward. I'm not happy with it, of course, because you still. I'm not happy for you guys because for us here is always the same because we always have a very time limit. I cannot pre-order here a Hot Toys 1 week before release. You can still do it in Sideshow.
Mhm.
For us here, the window is much smaller. So I'm okay with that. I really don't have a big problem with that. I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think you're a little more accustomed to it than us U.S. collectors, where we've gotten used to not pre-ordering nowadays. So it's why it's a little bit like it's put me in a difficult bind time to time because I just don't want to pre-order things. When it comes to Hot Toys. So yeah, it's definitely a change. So Carlos, I want you to round out this discussion for us. How do you feel about this?
Man, I guess I'm okay with it. I guess it depends on the character, what you're getting. I mean, really, the Vader. I was gonna pre-order the Vader regardless, just because I wanted to get it from Sideshow. For the customer support and because it's at the X figures. So it just happened to work out that it was a time release. But we've talked a little bit about this, and maybe Joel can talk about it too. Is that I still believe that eventually we're going to get smaller pre-orders, and maybe this is the way that they're testing the market, right? To see how many pre-orders are they getting. Is this time window, going to be a thing that is going to be carried out through everything, right? Because I believe in China you only get like 2 weeks, right? Or in Hong Kong you only get 2 weeks to pre-order.
Hong Kong is 7 days.
Okay.
Here in China, for example, I remember the Obi-Wan for if you wanted the extra accessories, they gave you 5 days.
5 days.
Gotcha.
Wow.
For the Obi-Wan.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, it's one of those things that maybe they start carrying this out to everything, but obviously that would mean less batches. But then again, we always talk about does Hot Toys even care about their brand? It's kind of hard to say, because as far as time releases, I mean, even if it is time, I'm pretty sure that you don't have to pre-order at this point. You can still get these even when they get released. I'm sure someone's going to sell them on the Facebook group, or Sideshow's going to put up more. They recently put up more. The Arena Boba Fett and the Clone Trooper, the Chrome Clone Trooper, they recently put up more. Now it's back on the wait list. So I don't think you really have anything to worry about. So I don't think this really affects anything. I think we start worrying about this if Sideshow was to say, we're going to start putting a time pre-order on just everything, not just on like a hologram or, a 2-pack saber or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? The fact that, again, I was going to pre-order this regardless, and I even said it on day one, I was going to get this. So it just worked out for me. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how people view it moving forward. Maybe like Joao said, we get used to it. Maybe it's just something that we become accustomed to. I don't think that's unrealistic at all. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely interesting. It does feel new for us, even though, like Lael mentioned, we did the Boba Fett on Throne thing. And I guess just because that figure was definitely anticipated, but it's not like these ones are. It's not like the Mark III and the Darth Vader and even Mighty Thor. And then we have like RoboCop, like the Obi-Wan. These are, I think, pretty in demand figures. So, maybe that's why it's a little more in the spotlight right now. And the Wolverine, it's, Toby, like there's a lot of like really hot figures coming out that have been revealed. So I guess we'll see. But Guys, we got one more topic on the docket. I kind of want to ask you a fun question. So let's see. Well, there's two that I could ask. So let's go with this one. Most anticipated summer reveal that is not yet up for PO. I have a feeling I know what most people are probably going to say, but the things that we saw, 89 Batman, the N1 Starfighter, things like that we saw that was revealed that haven't been revealed yet. So I want to ask you guys, the panel, like, what are you most excited about that they've not officially put up for pre-order? And I'll go back to Joao on this one. Joao, is there anything like maybe 89 Batman or N1 or anything else that you've seen that maybe that you're excited about that they haven't, officially listed?
I mean, the 89 Batman, of course, but I already have one. So, and mine's still in good condition. Is not something that I would get it because it's improved. But I mean, that the Starfighter, I'm curious to see if Hot Toys will really put that up for pre-order, because if they want to make a statement, and I think they want, I think there's a high possibility that this is going up for pre-order anytime soon. And I mean, it's a one-time piece, and we've seen time and time again that Hot Toys show these big, huge pieces, and then usually is jazzing that ends up doing them. I think Hot Toys will not let this one escape. I think they are going to put this up for pre-order, but it's massive. And honestly speaking, we all know that probably 95% of collectors don't have space for a piece like this.
Right.
But I would hang mine on the ceiling, something like that, because this is a timeless piece, and I believe this was the one that impressed me the most for all the photos and everything. It's not like a very with a lot of engineering on it, but I think it looks really amazing. And
yeah, I think so
really
too.
like
and
it.
Carlos, what do you feel? I'm sure it's the N1, right?
Yeah, I mean, the N1 is clearly the one that in my most anticipated. I would really, want this. I've said that I'll buy two. If Hot Toys makes it, I'll buy two. One to keep, one to stock, because I feel like this would be such a super grail, right? It's going to be like another Ecto 1 type scenario where like it just blows up. If Jazzink makes it after the Putty Gate, I'll probably buy a zero. You know what I mean? But man, just really looking forward to this. But considering that if they don't make this, I would say that the one that I would probably want would be the T'Challa Star-Lord. That's probably the one I would really, really want. And I would pre-order that one. Day 1, 2, I want that piece. Give me anything Black Panther, honestly. Life size, fuck, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I will say after N1, it would be that.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's a really good one, actually. And I didn't even think of that. Like, because that T'Challa Star, that's going to go up eventually. Yeah, you guys are right on with that one. But Leo, how do you feel about this? Would it be, the N1, the T'Challa, the 1989 Batman? What do you think?
I think, like I say, Carlos hit it right on the nose. Both, like, cause that's what I was thinking. N1, and the T'Challa. I mean, because I loved the depiction of T'Challa in the What If series. I was about to say what? What If series.
Say what?
So I loved his depiction in that, and again, because I'm actually getting pretty much every figure from Say What, because Say What? What If? You got me effed up, so everything that I'm actually getting from What If, I'm getting that Spider-Man, I'm getting, both the Captain Carter and the Hydra Stomper, because I love What If. Like, I cannot wait for series 2. It's just a reimagination of these characters, giving them a different arc. So I love how they've done that. And of course, the N1. I'm a fan of the N1. Me and Carlos been talking about it often. And, it's just an amazing looking piece, man. Like, it would be in their best interest to do it because the interest is there. And a lot of people, that has been the talk of the town. They know that a lot of people want that piece, man. And I'm like, yo, if I get this big ass tumbler, man, then definitely I would actually have to get that N1. Definitely something I would want to get. I mean, Hot Toys is showing their hands right now. I'm very impressed at the pieces. They've definitely regained my confidence. I just hope that, that going forward, they will open up IPs and, give us more figures. I mean, come on, man. Hot Toys is, that Wolverine, RoboCop, they're really, they're doing their thing. And this is what we want from them. This N1 was like chef's kiss. That T'Challa, I was like, yo, I kind of got emotional when I saw it because I was like, damn, like I can't believe that they're really going to do it, but they are doing it, and it was a beloved character. So, definitely anticipated. I know everybody else is probably saying, no, man, what about, Andrew Garfield and Toby? Well, we knew those were coming. Again, I'm looking at things that are the unexpected for me. And it was these two that spoke the most to me. So I'm definitely excited about it, and I can't wait.
Yeah, this is a great choice. And like I said, I forgot about this one for a second, but this is badass. This is really cool,
bro. It looks so good. And even here's because Bob Dylan even modded his own. He actually had.
Oh, really?
He has one. He has a modded T'Challa and a modded Nebula, and they both look phenomenal. So I was like, yeah, more and more I want this piece, and I hope they continue to go down that line and give us figures from them, because I do love. I mean, the reason why I love it is because I love when Hot Toys does animated. If you have that Miles and that Gwen, oh my god, like it as a display, it is probably the highlight of everything that I have is that display because of the way it looks and the potential for it. I love it. So
yeah,
I love when they go down this animated line, man, and I'm all in for it. And Hot Toys, when they do animated figures, it actually does look like animated figures from prototype to production.
Yeah.
So
not Sideshow? They don't like Sideshow?
Not like Sideshow.
I like Sideshow.
Yeah, but that's a great. You guys have some great choices.
Yeah.
So Dante, what about you? Like, what's your most anticipated summer reveal that isn't currently up for pre-order? Like maybe that you saw at SCCC or something else.
That's a good question.
I know a lot of people said the N1, Dante. You missed that. Like a lot of people.
Yeah,
said,
no. Besides that one, I mean, I'm gonna put that in a different category because it is a massive piece. So besides this one, obviously, which I do think they're gonna actually announce this one, the 1989 Batman, the one that you just flashed.
Oh yeah.
Simply because I used to have those figures before. I sold them years ago, and now I wanted to get it back, but it was so pricey, so I was waiting for the right time, and then this happened. I'm like, oh, this is just freaking amazing. So plus it comes with a really cool diorama base, which is something that Hot Toys is going to be doing more often. So, and more DX. So, you're going to see a lot of DX happening very soon. But this one here, I just can't wait. But yeah, it's a bit off. I guess they chose or they display with the weird mouthpiece, but again, it's a prototype. Let's see what else they're gonna do. And I hope that they really announce this one. I think Joel said, or somebody, I don't remember, that they lost the license for the Joker, 1999 Joker, Jack Nicholson. So that is probably the reason why you've seen a lot of third parties doing them. I don't know how it will take to Hot Toys to get that license back, but maybe they don't want to lose the license on this one, so that's why they want to get it out of the way.
I cannot be sure they lose the license. That was the talking that was that we listened here many years ago. I take you back in time. December 26, 2010 was the day that Hot Toys announced their Joker, the DX08. And even Hot Toys on their Facebook, they write, amid much negotiation and many difficulties, Hot Toys is finally granted the likeness right of the Jack Nicholson. They had a lot of difficulties to get his likeness. And that's when they did the Joker and then the Mime Joker. I know NECA tried to have his likeness rights, but they gave up because the price he asked for the likeness rights. So it's a problem of budget, but Hot Toys can do it because they will sell a lot if Hot Toys pay what he asked for, because not only the price he asked, but he also asks for a royalty of 10% of any sales.
Oh wow.
That was Jack Nicholson, right? The actor?
Yeah, the actor.
But you see, right now, it's funny because it feels like deja vu. It feels like we're going back to the 80s now. It's a lot of things for the 80s happening. I mean, Stranger Things is straight 80s.
Right.
And now, and everyone loves it. Even the song that is playing on the Stranger Things is number one right now.
Right. The Kate Bush song or whatever. Yeah.
And back in the day, oh, yes, a good song. But now everyone want to listen to it. It's just a thing, right? So I do think that if they do this one, I really hope that they fight for that license, because this will go amazing with the Joker. And the question is, if they do get the license, or if they do have the license and they just waiting for the right time to announce it or whatever, what will be the improvement? What can they what is the new thing they will add to that DX, because it's gonna be a DX for sure. So those are the questions up in there right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, great thoughts. For me, it would be the N1. I'm with the consensus on that one. The N1 is incredible. I feel like I have nowhere to display it, but I would somehow find a way. That's the type of piece I feel like where you got to find a way. But I know, Leo, you got me worried with the tumbler, bro. Now I'm thinking about the N1. I'm like, where am I going to put that thing?
The thing is, it's nothing to worry about with the tumbler. The problem was me trying to put it in the module case the way I envision it. It's not to say it doesn't fit. It's the way I see it, my interpretation of it.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that nobody on this panel mentioned that quarter scale that was just released. That quarter scale Carlos with the trash can, the opening trash can.
Oh my god, it's got the toaster.
It has the trash can. And then if you you can, in the label, it has like a different label you can swap out where it's Carlos. You can just put in troll. You know what I mean? So it's dope,
it's true, bro. He's got a diecast pan collection.
Definitely got to get that one.
Carlos dropped that super chat. Thanks so much, Charles. Channel member Carlos. Thanks so much. I want to see more Neon Tech Iron Man. Yeah, Listerine Iron Man. That's what we need more of. But guys, we're going to round it out here. What did you say,
I was going to say really quick. You know what's interesting is that we saw a Mark 50. They had a bunch, and then they did a Mark 50 Neon Tech, and Mark 50 the Iron Strange. They're doing the Mark 85 and did that god awful shit Listerine Iron Man because I have a bunch of Mark 85s. I think because those Hulkbusters are sitting, I wonder if they're gonna ship all those fuckers back and they're gonna make those into Neon Tech now to be like, hey, we have so much stock of this shit and it's not moving. Let's just make this into Neon Tech. That seems to always be the thing. So anyway, not that I would care for it, but I'm just saying that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, it would be. But guys, like I said, we're gonna round it out here. And I'm going to jump and just go around to each of you guys, let you talk about, what you got coming up on your own channel, because I thank all of you guys again for joining. It's seriously great to have all you guys, present and just contributing so many great ideas. But Dante, I'm going to start with you because Joao disappeared. What's coming up, dude? Thanks so much for joining. I'm going to be on yours on Tuesday.
Yes. We have Between Collectors on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So let's wait for the panel. We're still putting together the Avengers level. I don't know if I'm gonna match, try to match this panel, but I'm gonna try. That will be Tuesday, 8 o'clock. So right now, what I have is I was supposed to do the review for the Endor look that I finally got it. I got a DX look, and it took me a while to get it. But I got a good deal, brand new seal. So I didn't even have the chance to. I opened it, but I didn't do the review. So maybe sometime next week. We're gonna have another show on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern as well, Collectors Night. And yeah, man, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and if you guys are interested, I'm selling some Marvel figures as well. So if you're looking for something in particular, just send me a message and we can work things out.
Cool.
But thank you. It was awesome to be here, man.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for joining, dude. And like I said, I'll be there on Tuesday with you. So at least you got one panel member. So, I'm going to be there. It's exciting. I haven't been on in a while, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you too.
Oh, nice. There you go. See? So, Joao, dude, thanks so much for joining, man. What's coming up on your channel?
Well, I'm working in a huge piece for Bank Robber Joker.
Ooh.
Let me show you here. This
Do you want me to solo you, Joao?
Ooh. This diorama.
Oh shit!
Oh, that is fire!
Bro.
And
that's
actually
sick. So, Joao, you made that, or did you get it from somewhere?
No, I got this commissioned. Actually, the lights work.
Yeah.
All the lights.
And it's got lights in the doors.
That is possibly the dopest piece I've seen.
There's one more. There's one.
Damn. Joe, if you don't mind me asking, how much was that?
I mind you asking. You can see it.
I knew he was gonna say that shit. Joao's so funny. So Joao, do you have a Bank Robber Joker you're putting with this?
Okay, so it's like this. I had the Hot Toys one before, but
Joe.
that one is quite kind of old. So I got the Topo. I don't know if you heard about the Topo bank robber suit. It's a third party one, but it's very
okay.
well
No.
tailored. And I'm using a modded body for that, and the head sculpt, because it's a bozo mask. I send the head sculpt for do the rooting in the back of the hair, because I want that rooted. That will look much better with this piece. So yeah, this diorama was actually commissioned by some collector over here, and I saw it listing to sell because he said he didn't have didn't have the space to use it, so I got it from him. Yeah, but this thing is huge, and I think it will look amazing in the display.
Dude, I can't wait to see that, Joe. I really want to see that when it's done. You're gonna do a video on it, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to do a
Okay.
video on this when this is ready.
Nice. Well, that's exciting, and thanks for joining, man.
Thank you so
Leo.
much for having me here.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. So Leo, what's coming up on your channel?
The usual. For right now is just comic book talk with friends. I think tomorrow night. We're gonna do Say What on Wednesday. I just kind of like see what's popping, next couple of days and see what we need to talk about. It's kind of make it interesting. I think I think the title header for Wednesday, even regardless of what's going to be released, is the title header is Are We Entitled? So that's basically going to be the discussion for Wednesday. And amongst other things, then we're going to have Figure Flex Friday, of course. Basically we just flex figures. Anybody who wants to present photos of their display or figure, whatever work of art they might have actually come up with, definitely do that. If you haven't already become a member of the Figure Flex Friday Facebook channel, you can definitely do that. And then of course on Sunday is the Collectors Lounge International. So yeah, we got that. Also Toya eventually is going to be starting a channel. She's going to be doing female it's geared towards the partners of collectors, female partners of collectors, what they deal with, like the mental capacity of them watching their partners collect, how they prepare for it, stuff like that. So yeah, she's going to actually get with a few people and probably get something like that going. So just expect something like that from her soon. Me and her have a couple of different ventures that we're going to be doing together as well. So you can't wait for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I did put up the transport trooper and the assault tank commander take your position video today. The next one is going to be Moff Gideon, followed by the Taskmaster versus Cap. Well, actually, it's Taskmaster versus the Avengers. So I'm going to take your position on that. So expect something like that soon. So yeah.
Nice. Well, thanks for joining, Leia. Like I said, I always love having you here, dude, every Sunday. And of course, I'm going to be there every Wednesday. So,
yeah, definitely.
It's excited, bro. And like the entitlement thing, that's interesting. I want to see how, the panel approaches that. I think that's always a fun one.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing bad. It's just that basically, are we entitled, our expectations, and do we have the right to be? Because I think in some instances it can go both ways. Sometimes based on the simple fact that we spend money, and the amount of money that we spend, sometimes we have expectations of something and we want it to be good. And when it doesn't, meet or exceed those expectations, if we spend money on it and you showed us something and it doesn't live up to that, like I was just thinking about that today, like that Rex that I got. I liked it when I saw it, but what pisses me off about it is the ankle joints. The feet are always falling off, and I hate it. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those things where I think it was poorly made, but and it's probably why it's sitting still. Like, what I mean? It's still available. Like the clones are gone, but that piece is still available. So again, it's going to be interesting discussion on Wednesday. Anybody who wants to jump in, definitely they can jump in. Carlos, I hope you're available that evening because I would love to have you on. To have that conversation, because I would definitely like your insight. Dante, if you're available, let me know if you would like to, join. You could just insight on stuff like that. Joao, you as well. I mean, I just want to have the insight on, these figures, what we get in, if is the expectation, does it meet our expectations, and do we have the right to be entitled? So that's it.
Yeah,
I'm entitled to get a good Pennywise.
right, which you did tonight, Dante. Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
But Carlos, before I jump to you, posing with Peter, thanks so much, Peter. I appreciate that, bro. Seriously, man, his videos, all of you guys seriously on the panel do amazing videos, and Peter's, no exclusion from that.
Oh, Peter's
so
incredible.
Great super chat. Gotta run, had a blast. Thanks, Will, for your time and effort on Jeopardy. I know I fucked it up, but it was still fun. So much love and respect for the panel and live chat. P.S. Last of Us equals GOAT. It does. It does. I'm glad Peter did that and said the same thing and feels the same way. Thank you so much, Peter. Very generous. Seriously, super chat. So really, that does mean a lot. And thank you to everyone in the chat. Before we end out, Carlos, is there anything you want to share or talk about other than your Marvel Legends collection?
Dude, I don't want to show her because I fucked her up. But no, yeah, look, I was bored, so I fucked her up really bad.
Oh, why, bro? You're like a Vecna over there. What the fuck?
I was going to show this to Moody, and I was like, remember that girl from Stranger Things? This is what she looks like.
Yeah, see? Like Dante's got it. See? That's exactly what I thought of, dude. It's like Vecna.
But no, thank you for having me, bro. And actually, Leia, Becca texted me and she said that she's really excited for Partners Who Collect. I think she's really gonna want to hear, what
yeah, that would definitely be cool. Yeah,
because she watches all the stuff that I'm in. So hey, when anyone wants to have me, I'm down. But yeah,
definitely.
thank you, bro. It was great today. And then don't have anything to plug. Other than I'm Jeopardy champion with no MCU questions, and I still kick everyone's ass, which is what I love.
I swear to God, I put MCU. I'm gonna blame this on the software because I swear I put MCU questions in there. I don't know what happened, but it got all fucked up. So
I still won.
Yeah, you did still win. So everyone did great though. Everyone gets a participation trophy here. So it was fun.
But I won. That's what matters.
Yeah, that's true. You did technically. But guys, at the end of the day, thanks so much for joining Collectors Mingle every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We have Lights Camera Collect every Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. So we'll have that back on Friday. I'll be on Lael's this Wednesday at 9:15 Eastern. I'll be on Dante's Tuesday at 8. I think it's 8, right, Dante? Yeah, 8. So yeah, okay. And then anyone else's, I'll pop on here and there. So but yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming out, a lot of fun stuff going on. So yeah, thank you to everyone for joining. And yeah, all I can say is peace out. Bye.